Hi, I'm Rebecca Hayes, and welcome to another episode of Design Your Happiness. Today, we're talking about why you're never too old to start something new. This actually came up in a conversation recently. I was chatting with someone, and they were talking about making a change in their life that, let's face it, they've wanted to for a while, but they just couldn't manage to take the leap. So, of course, I asked why. And they said, well, I'm too old to start over. I've already spent so much time doing this career and setting myself up. Now, I want to stop here and ask, what age do you think this person is? Because I never said. And what's interesting is each of you could have envisioned a different age. It would have just filled in the blank as I was talking about them thinking they're too old to start over. And that speaks to your own bias. What age do you currently, maybe subconsciously, think is too old to start again? If I said, well, if you're over X, then you should probably think twice about starting again. What age would you insert? And what would be your justification for why someone over that age couldn't start over? Hmm? Does it depend on what the next thing is that they're thinking about doing before you figure out what age you think is too old? Is it about maybe how much time you have already spent in that career or in those circumstances? And here's the question none of you may be ready for. Are you currently over the age that you think is too old to start again? Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe that thought has subconsciously been holding you back for a while because just like the person I was chatting with who wanted to do something different but didn't think they could, you maybe have been telling yourself the exact same thing, that you're too old to start again. It can be a difficult thing to move past, especially if we have others in our lives reinforcing that idea. But going back to the conversation I was just telling you about, where they told me that they thought that they were too old to start over, and that's why they haven't taken the leap. In speaking with that person, my next question was, okay, you feel like you're too old to start again, but is it what you want to be doing for the next 10, 20, or even 30 plus years? Suddenly that resonated. That simple question really opened up a new way of thinking because it doesn't really matter how much time you've spent doing something if you don't want it anymore or don't want to be doing it for however long you plan to continue, then it's something to think about. I mean, I'll even use a real life example here because in the US, our careers tend to last 40, 50, even 60 years. And it's commonplace to switch jobs or even companies. But sometimes you can draw a totally different kind of attention when it comes to big changes. Like maybe if you want to flip industries, take a drastic change, or you go from employee to employer. For some reason, that one raises a bunch of eyebrows. So if you're finding your way and wanting to do something different, but struggling with the feeling that you can't start again, ask yourself if you want to keep doing it for the next period of time. And maybe then you'll have your answer for how you take that leap and move forward. All right, that's it for today. Until next time, keep designing your happiness. Hey there, friend. I believe that in life and in business, your mindset is the most likely thing to hold you back. So, we're going to be here every week working it out so you can move closer to that life you've only been dreaming about until now. I'll see you back here for our next episode. And if you're loving what you're hearing, please take a minute to leave a review. All right, I'll see you next time.